Hi there, here I am again. Okay, continuing on from my last capture about the response and reaction to things in our lives. Just to talk here about fight or flight and what happens to the body when you get into that fight or flight mode. You have like two systems, and what I'm now understanding. And one is called the viscera system, and this nurtures all your organs and stuff inside your heart, your lungs, your pancreas, kidneys, etc. And the other system is your somatic, so that's your bones and your muscles. And normally there'd be a rough sort of balance between the two depending on what you're doing in the day or what you're thinking about. When you're sleeping, I'd say it'd be mainly in the viscera because that's going to be doing all your repair work. But when you go into fear mode or anger or whatever, that's when the fight or flight kicks in. The hormone cortisol, which you have in your body constantly, its levels are raised significantly. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone. And cortisol is a funny little thing because one of its negative side effects causes inflammation. There's more I'd like to give you on that one, but just dealing with fight or flight here for a second. Say for instance you're walking down a path in the forest and there happens to be a bear, and your learnt response from seeing a big bear is one of fear because they're big and maybe they could be trying to chase you or eat you or something. So, well, there's the bear, all angry and stuff, and your body goes into self-protection because you've got to protect yourself. So you get ready for fight or flight. And in my case, it would be flight because I don't think I could fight a bear, nor would I even want to. So the blood rushes out of the visceral system into the somatic, getting into your muscles most, so you can run to your car, get in your car, lock the door, safe. And then once you've got over that stress mode, the blood can then go back into the visceral system and start feeding your cells again and making you feel better and relaxed, etc. But what if you were in a constant state of fight or flight? Constant state of fear or a constant state of anger or a constant state of stress? Well, that would mean the majority of your feeding and your nurturing would be in your muscles and your bones in that area, which in turn would mean that they're running away, or not running away, but they're depleted from feeding the viscera system, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your gut, etc. What this kind of means to me, and I could be wrong, is that all the cells in the area, when you're feeling angry or frightened, it's usually your gut. They're not being nurtured enough or nurtured as much as they would be had the body just constantly been in a state of relax and excitement or whatever. If it's in a constant state of fear or anger or stress, then it's not going to get the blood supply that it should. And cells, when they're not fed or cleaned up, die or get their at ease or diseased or what have you. So I'm beginning to understand on a biological or physical or chemical level as to how these inflammations occur in the body, inflammation being a word, and let's say it's the gut for this purpose, inflammation followed by ulceration, followed by bleeding, etc., etc. So now having that understanding for me, it becomes quite important to practice acceptance of every moment that comes into your life. And when you do, this gives you that space to decide how you're going to act, as opposed to non-acceptance and reacting and getting into that fight or flight mode. So check out cortisol. Cortisol. Look at its good stuff and look at its bad stuff. And with regards to fight or flight, there's so much out there that you can learn about that stuff. So again, this is, I guess, sharing that when you are being more accepting of what's going on around you, in front of you, outside of you, then it's giving you that opportunity to choose how you're going to act, as opposed to saying no to whatever the situation is. And with no choice, you'll react with your subconscious mind. So, yes, I'm going to end that one there. Talk to you later.